Hey, what is going on, you guys? I hope you guys having a phenomenal day. Uh, I know I had a very busy, hectic, but fun weekend. Not only the eldest one, Alejandro, had his first soccer showcase, which was a very successful one. I talked to you guys here a little bit about it, but also my little princess. If you guys didn't see my news feed or the story, whichever one, we had the Nutcracker performance. So we started the tradition that after every performance, we get together a new set of earrings. And hopefully that will not end up as she get older at Tiffany's. Let's fingers crossed that won't happen. But I wanted to share with you guys one thing that I actually just unconsciously went after and was talking to the kids on the drive to their events. And one of them was, what if things don't go the way that you want it, or what was the one thing that you love mostly about it? And here's the thing, at least my kids are very involved in extracurricular activities, because my motto forever and ever has been, if it's not raining outside, you're outside the house, right? So for Alejandro, for instance, it was his first showcase, which means only high school kids, kind of prepping them for that college showcase, were in this event. And I was asking him, like, so what is your mindset? What are you going with to this event? And he's like, well, I want to score 5 goals, 3 assists this weekend. And sure enough, he did all that, plus he got a yellow card, by the way. But not so much that, but I was asking him, what did you enjoy the most about the weekend? Because it was double header since Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And he's like, I just love the fact that we tried this new positioning and that da-da-da-da. So he went through, and I'm like, so even though you guys got second place and you did achieve what you wanted to, sorry again, guys, you enjoyed it. And he's like, yeah, I just like being able to figure it out, no matter what the team, what I need to do. So that was him. And then with Bianca, she had a phenomenal, amazing performance, like huge. And on a sidebar, on a side note, it was a scary moment at the very, very beginning, when the girls, I think it's Ciara or Clara, the name of the main ballerina, the Nutcracker, they opened the curtains, and the big curtains open up, and one of the ropes from the curtains gets tangled on the speaker. Okay, and this is like a performing art center. We just got on the speaker, and they kept pulling the curtain, and the speaker starts swinging. Okay, and this is like the first, probably 30-40 seconds of this show. And there's this huge voice from back there, from the back on the phone, on the sound booth, and says, sorry guys, we need to stop the show. Stop the show. Like very, very diligent. And the girls were on stage. This is the part that they're putting the decorations on the Christmas tree at the very beginning. And so they're kind of like, oh, and they're kind of like frozen, kind of like, oh, what's going on? And so the guy walks down the main hall of the auditorium, and he's like, sorry guys, we need to stop the show for safety reasons. And there the girls got off stage and they left out and whatnot. And then he started looking up as he was approaching the stage, and everybody realized, oh gosh, the speaker is dangling by one out of the 4 chains. The other 3 are just loose and whatnot. And what amazed me about that, believe it or not, this is still a side note, by the way, is the fact that even though the whole hype, the Christmas lights were going, the music was blasting and whatnot, the one person noticed that small detail, the small detail that, hey, we got all these speakers on the front, but that one is off. There's a full auditorium. I mean, they were getting paid no matter what. He could just sit back and let the computer run the music as planned and chill. But it was very big of a blessing that he noticed that and took action and stopped the show. All right, so that was a side note. Back to Princess Bianca deal. So I asked her the same thing at the end of her show that evening. I'm like, hey, Bea, what was your favorite part? And da-da-da. And she's like, I really enjoy all the behind the scenes and performing. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, the fact that we got to wear bathrobes on the back underneath over our costumes and put makeup and have our hair done and rehearse in the morning and then come back and rehearse in the afternoon and do shows and this and that. I'm like, well, what would you done if, you would have rolled your ankle, or if the speakers would have crashed the stage and you guys could not perform because the speaker made a hole in the middle of the floor? And she's like, I would have still loved it because I just love the whole process of getting to the point of the show. So with those two, with Alejandro, what I just shared with you, with Alejandro and Bianca, my point that I wanted to share with you guys is the fact that, get involved and get attached to the process more than the outcome. Because, things happen. I call it the Murphy Law happens, and you never know how things are going to turn out. Even though you're looking forward to, or you set out to, or you hope for, which hopefully you're not, but you're set out to. But if you enjoy the process, no matter how harsh or how sour things get, you will come out on top. And this happens a lot with parents, us business owners that run different businesses, and or people that are in management positions, which means parents. But if you enjoy the process, if you look and kind of review, tweak, and modify and assess and continue working the process of whatever that you're dealing with, you actually will enjoy whatever the outcome is, because you know that you roll your sleeve, that you put your head to thinking, and that you put your heart into doing. Okay, and this goes back to the kind of the back philosophy of Jim Quick of H3, the heart, the head, and the hands. Very important for you guys to kind of commit to the process more than the outcome. So if this holiday, especially if you guys are wanting to like really spend time with your loved ones and whatnot, create a process, make a tradition, and just kind of go through the process. And next holiday, not next Christmas, next holiday, work at it, tweak it, and make it better. Because it is very amazing the things that you can learn and the fruits that you can harvest from committing to the process more than the outcome. One more thing I wanted to share with you guys is that we had our first mishap. I very diligently ordered the kids' Christmas present on Amazon, and the boxes got stolen. So I will let you guys know what happens with 3 out of the 5 boxes that were supposedly delivered but never showed up at my door. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll let you guys know, if not later today, tomorrow. All right, I hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of the day. I am not wearing a jacket, but it's pouring outside, and I just wanted to like get some freshness on my skin. And yes, I jammed my thumb playing basketball. All right, talk to you guys later, and have a phenomenal day. Bye.